Hello YouTube, Wes here. Merry Christmas. Just wanted to check in and do a special Christmas music edition of the Vinyl Survivor. Went through my inbox and a couple of recent purchases I've made and pulled out 7 Christmas music records that I wanted to share with you and do a sort of Vinyl Survivor with you. I wanted to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and Happy Holidays. And so let's go ahead and get into this episode. First thing I have here is somewhat of a local piece of Christmas music. This is Holiday Souvenirs by the Crossroads Singers from 1980. The Crossroads Singers were part of a sort of cult-like church that was founded here in Gainesville. It has its roots based in Christian values, but unfortunately they were very controlling of their members and asked them to sort of give up their belongings and asked them to go out and recruit other people. And it's sort of a thing we see here in Gainesville because it's a college town, is that a lot of cult-like religious organizations sort of found their roots here because we have a lot of very young, impressionable people here. Unfortunately, not a very good organization from what I can tell, but the music is actually pretty good here. It's a sort of a show choir sound. If you like, like Glee and that kind of stuff. Yeah, sort of those kind of very show choir-ish sort of Christmas songs. So the music is really good. It's enjoyable, really very, very festive and traditional. And yeah, I do like the record. They did do a nice printed inner sleeve with lyrics on it, so if you want to sing along. The album itself, the Crossroads Singers did quite a few albums, so I guess they were trying to use music as sort of a part of their outreach to people, so it's kind of interesting. They had quite a few releases for being a local sort of religious organization. So that is Holiday Souvenirs by the Crossroads Singers. Yeah, I like this one quite a bit. Like I said, if you're into that sort of show choir type sound, yeah, really nice. Enjoyed it. A lot of traditional Christmas music on here, and yeah, it's very upbeat and festive sounding. Okay, next thing I have here is a piece of folk Christmas music. This is Odetta with Christmas Spirituals. I believe this was released in 1960 was the original release date on this one. Yeah, very traditional, spiritual Christmas music, African-American sort of spiritual kind of music. Really nice, really somber sounding, just really powerful. She really belts these songs out. Yeah, I really enjoyed this quite a bit. Really nice, very soulful, spiritual kind of stuff. Very powerful sounding, as I said. Very nicely done. It's just her and her guitar, and then Bill Lee playing bass. Yeah, really nice sound, and definitely if you're looking for something sort of somber and mellow and very soulful. I don't know if soulful is the right word, but very emotional. This is a really nice album. It's the Vanguard Black Label. Definitely been feeling in a somber mood at the end of 2016 here, and this really hit the spot for me as far as being in a nice somber kind of mellow, thoughtful kind of mood. So yeah, really definitely enjoyed this one. So another one that I recommend. If you find this one, grab it. It's a good one. Okay, next thing, a little bit of a gimmicky kind of album here. This is Elmo and Patsy with Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. That song that none of us can get away from. It's kind of a crazy song, but I don't know. I kind of love it and hate it at the same time, if that makes any sense. There is Elmo and Patsy on the back. And for the most part, this is sort of a mixture of comedic kind of Christmas songs. You got Percy the Puny Poinsettia and Senior Santa Claus. Those are kind of the other comedic kind of songs. There's several traditional songs on here. You got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Jingle Bell Rock, Joy to the World, Silent Night. There's also an interesting track on the end of side 1 called Here's to the Lonely. It's a very it's very first of all, I really like the song a lot. I was really impressed. It's again a very somber, sort of mellow, very down kind of song. As I said, I've been in kind of a down kind of mood at the end of this year, but that really hit the spot for me. So I don't know if this is available on YouTube here or not. Yeah, check out "Here's to the Lonely" by Elmo and Patsy. Yeah, cool Christmas song, a nice little deep track there, and yeah, I like this. And I'm gonna keep this album. You gotta have this in their collection. I don't know. Like I said, I both love and hate "Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer" at the same time. So yeah, definitely want to have this, and yeah, that's a keeper for me. Elmo and Patsy are on the Epic Records label. All right, next thing I have here to talk about is a more modern Christmas release. This is a compilation called Psychedelic Christmas from 2013 on Cleopatra Records out of California. This is I wouldn't say this is really a psychedelic Christmas album. It's slightly psychedelic. There are some of the tracks are pretty psychedelic, but it's a lot more garagey, I would say, than psychedelic. Maybe a garage psych Christmas would be a better term. Very short, very fast kind of songs. Iggy Pop is on here, the Fuzz Tones, a lot of artists that I don't really recognize. Dead Meadow is on here, Psychic Ills. Yeah, some interesting versions of traditional Christmas tracks. If you're a person that's really not into Christmas music, you would probably like this because it's not traditional sounding, it's very much sort of its type of music. As I said, sort of a garage psych sort of sound to it. I definitely did enjoy this. There's the inner sleeve with some of the liner notes and artists and everything that are in here. And then this is pressed on a very nice white vinyl with a nice red center label. Would have been cool if they did a white with a red splatter where it looked kind of like a candy cane or something. That would have been really nice. But yeah, nice looking piece of vinyl. This is pressed at Rainbow Pressing Plant, and it's actually a good pressing. No problems with this pressing at all. It's flat. It's very shiny. No non-fill or anything. Really nice pressing. So yeah, Psych Out Christmas. If you're a person that wants some Christmas music that doesn't sound like Christmas music, then yeah, check this one out. Probably like it. Okay, next thing I have to talk about is something I've wanted for a long time. Just it's taken me forever to get it. I finally broke down and got it. I can't have a collection of Hendrix that goes this far in my collection and not have the Jimi Hendrix Merry Christmas Happy New Year 10-inch. Finally got this. This was released on Record Store Day like 5 years ago. And I never got around to getting that pressing, and then Music on Vinyl repressed it. This is the Music on Vinyl pressing, and I wanted to get it before it went out of print again. So finally grabbed this, picked this up on Soundstage Direct. So mainly this is just Jimi Hendrix, Buddy Miles and Billy Cox just sort of messing around in the studio. It's kind of unpolished, I would say, but they just do Little Drummer Boy, Silent Night, and Auld Lang Syne as sort of a medley. And then you also get the track Three Little Bears, and then on the side 2 you get the medley, an extended version of the medley. Numbered out of 1500, I got 1304. Santa costume there. Definitely dig that. And then this pressing is just on black vinyl. I believe the original Record Store Day pressing was on green vinyl. Nice black pressing of this, and yeah, it's Music on Vinyl, so it sounds really good. They do take pride in what they do, and they don't put out any junk. I don't know exactly where this was pressed. I can't tell from looking in the dead wax where it was pressed, but I'm guessing it was done at one of the higher end places. Jimi Hendrix, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Definitely wanted to have this in my collection, and glad it is in there now. Okay, next up we have the 2016 Christmas release that I bought this year, and that is the Christmas album by Kacey Musgraves, A Very Kacey Christmas, just released in November. If you're familiar with Kacey Musgraves, she's sort of a modern pop country singer. I think she's better than some of the other ones. She has more variety in her songs and a little more variety in her lyrics, and I really dig her songs, and she has a very upbeat kind of fun kind of sound and a very cool artist, and so I've enjoyed listening to her albums and wanted to get this Christmas album from her. She's mostly doing very traditional Christmas songs. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Let It Snow, Feliz Navidad. A couple of originals on here as well. Christmas Makes Me Cry, Presents with a Bow, Ribbons and Bows is a original as well. And she also features Willie Nelson, Leon Bridges, and the Cube Sisters, which is cool. And yeah, just a fun, upbeat kind of modern pop country sort of Christmas album. And this is pressed on a nice clear green vinyl with a red label. Really nice look to it. Pressed at United. It's done well. They did a good job with this one, so that is nice. Not all United pressings are bad. Just they have a bad track record of having a high number of bad pressings, but this one is nice, and yeah, I've been digging listening to it. Kacey Musgraves, A Very Kacey Christmas. Definitely dug it. Glad it is in the collection. And last but not least, staying in the pop country sort of sound here, we have Kenny and Dolly, Once Upon a Christmas. Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton. Very traditional Christmas music from them. Very nice, very much what you'd expect from Kenny and Dolly. Very much that 80s pop country sort of sound. Brings back some childhood memories. There are some photos. These songs come from a television special they did in the 80s. Christmas to Remember, 1984 is the date, I believe, on that. The lyrics to the songs there. RCA label that it's on. Very nice. Mastered by Wally Troggett. Has a good sound to it. Very clear. Very good sounding pressing. I do like Wally Troggett masterings, and this one sounds really good. Definitely appreciated that. So yeah, that's the last one. Kenny and Dolly, A Very Once Upon a Christmas. And all these records are staying in my collection, staying in my Christmas music collection, new additions to the Christmas music collection this year. So hope you all enjoyed this video. Want to wish you all, again, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for leaving all the wonderful comments you have throughout the year. And look forward to another year. Have a great day, great night, whenever it is you're watching, and we'll see you again next time. Cheers.